13 years later, lol. And that's basically our father. Our father's become old and great, I guess. That's it, hold the hammer tight, swing your arm up and strike the blank. I can't! Who do you think you are, Henry? Lol. I'll never become master like you. I think this draws a little bit from Kingdom Come Deliverance. This story is very similar. When your mother and I came to France, we didn't have a single penny on us, nothing but fire in the eyes and my own instruments. Yes, so this is France. And there is another faction for England, although we can't see it yet. But this takes place, I think, during the 100 Years' War. And basically the French hate the English and vice versa and everything like that. You have to choose sides at some point. I don't think you can balance things out. Anyway, really not a single penny. Did they use pennies in France? Lol. No more than a couple of thalers to be sure. I don't know what a thaler is, but yeah. This is Arthur, the hero of the story and your main character. Since childhood he's been helping his father in the forge, but he's pretty good at in any kind of craft. We have a lot of work today, son. Go flip the sign, we're open and... lol. Flip. Look, it's Finley. His whole family comes to the fair every year. And yes, the backgrounds are very nicely done. It's, generally speaking, it's all about the smithy and the house. The young lady next to him is his daughter Olivia. Is it the merchant from Gascony? Judging by the look in his face, he's happy with my forging. There goes Jean-Jacques Jr. Ooh, can't stand that guy. There. His father's a respectable craftsman. Jean-Jacques Jr. isn't too slow either, though he didn't inherit his father's talent. Don't let your emotions get the better of you, learn how to conduct business, because that's what he excels at. Oscar, you are here too. How are you faring? Thanks for the instruments, and the harness is also perfect. Glad to see you at the fair. What brings you here, Finley? I'd like to order a small trinket, a brooch for my beloved daughter. Do this for me, will you? It's a piece of cake, right son? You got this. Monsieur Finley and Mademoiselle Olivia, I'm glad to see you both. Hello, Arthur, Oscar. We're not monsieurs, Sly little bugger. Why didn't you order the brooch from my father? His shop is just over there. For ladies charming as the fair Olivia, I could have even given you a discount. A 5-finger discount? Lol. Thank you, Jean-Jacques. But Oscar and I have gone through hell and high water together. Any orders I have are only for him. Well, let's see how Arthur does it then. He's got this raised eyebrow and everything like that. Doesn't like us, obviously. And kind of hard to tell, like I said, but it's something. We know that it's meant to be a pendant or a brooch or something like that. So you can either use a jewel from the Baron, which is intended for the Baron, or you can make a simple brooch, or you can make a fake jewel, So basically, this would unfortunately tick off the Baron. You would make her happy, but yes. This is not what they paid for. Anyway, your father will be happy, yeah. So it's not a negative outcome. This one basically might tick her off, so let's go with this one. Bit of metagaming, I know the Baron turns up later, so yeah. It's better not to rip off the Baron. Dad, it's all done here. Good lad. Here, it's all done. It's lovely, isn't it? Let me see. The work is absolutely stunning. Look. Not bad at all. Never would have thought Arthur had made it if I hadn't seen it for myself. Do you really think your blacksmiths are the only ones who know their way around the forge? My Arthur's a natural. My god, what a marvel. Thank you so much. Dad! Look at the way it glitters in the sun. Oh shit. That's the Baron, I'm guessing. Well, my friend, I'm impressed. Here. I'll gladly pay you extra. You better be ready. I'll tell everyone about your amazing skills. Hello, blacksmith. Still working hard. Is it missing some teeth? But yes. The 8-bit art is actually very well done, as you can see. Yes, more or less. My son's helping out a lot. He's even much better than me at some things now. Baron, he really looks like you. Now then, would you make me a ring? We'll do our best. Get to it, son. Good day, esteemed Baron. If you'd given the order to my father, you'd already have your new ring. Yes, the bloody eyebrow. I am aware of your father's skill as a craftsman. However, Oscar can do the same work for half the price and guarantees quality. So yes, he's a bit of a cheapskate. Okay, yes, if we had used the Baron's jewel for Olivia, then yes, we would have had to do this one. But because we didn't, we have this one. And put a fake. Oh no. Yeah, this would have been really bad. But yes. This way we get to keep everybody happy. Oh, is it really done? It's ready, sir. Here. The steamed Baron picked such a fine gem that even you, Arthur, would be hard-pressed to ruin it. Thank you, Jean-Jacques. Perhaps you'll manage the same on your own one day? Oh, sly dig. Oh wow, not bad, good work. You're a chip off the old block. Good lad. Thanks, it's great to have you work, appreciate it. Sure it is. Have a good day and a great time at the fair. Looks like it's time for us to head home. Close the store. Let's go, son. And that's the tutorial, basically. Father, what do you think about me and Olivia? Can we be friends? Friends with benefits, perhaps? We're just not their equals, son, but... in a merchant's family, a groom is judged by how fat his purse is. Cheer up, everything is in your hands. My father's words were no surprise to me. Inequality is both the scourge and the foundation of our society. However, the sincere smile and charming eyes of the merchant's daughter made my heart ache. The fair was coming to an end, so we gathered our belongings and set off for home. It was the last fair I got to visit with my father. And that is indeed the end of the tutorial. The disease hit him hard, but even to his last breath he did his best to transfer his knowledge and skills to me, even when he could barely hold a hammer in his trembling hands. Yikes. I had no choice but to make my father proud and become a decent apprentice. So yeah, the principles of the game are not too complex, right? Ultimately it's more about managing time and resources. Time to blow the dust off my father's anvil. Let's see what I can still remember. Right, so the game starts paused. We have Arthur at the moment. He's got a number of different skills. So we start with 10 ingots and 6 ores. Get this guy to smelt while we wait for some orders. So there's the nails, 4 ingots, 4 gold. Which we do have. Okay, he's happy. And I think we got some reputation there. Okay. Yeah, so while you're waiting for orders, then you might as well smelt. Right, I'm not sure what that is. Can't quite tell what it is. I wish the game would tell you. But yes, looks like he's a bandit. Can we see? Yes. So he's from the bandit faction over here. So you got England, you got France, you got the bandits, you got the church, and you have the witches. So basically, making England happier will make France unhappy. Okay, so whatever that is. Although, can we see this? They should be able to see this, actually. It doesn't tell you, does it? Yeah, it doesn't really tell you. But it doesn't really matter what it is, does it? Okay, here we go. We'll go there. We should probably order some ore. I'm just getting a bit ahead of myself, but... okay, so let's see. How much ore is that? Yeah, so your starting storage chest gives you 20, 20, and 15 capacity, right? You can build more later on, but you need special rooms for that. Ordering in bulk is actually cheaper. So if we order 20 instead of 10... we would save 1 gold. Okay, there you go, and we'll accept that. And before we start that, we'll order some ore. Actually, before I do that, do we have food? I can't tell. It doesn't tell you how much food you've got. But if you don't have any food, it will actually show a symbol over here. And that's fine. Yeah, we can also order new tools. But I won't do that yet. Just because there are a couple of events that should give us free tools. Anyway, so you can see that the merchant is coming over here, and it does take time, so when you want to order as much as possible. Your character has received a new trait. Characters can receive negative and positive traits. Okay, this work has a real talent for smithing. His experience grows 30% faster. So it does seem to be better to specialize different workers on different tasks. Okay, so we do have 2 ingots, right? And here comes the delivery guy. I'm running out of ingots. I should make more at the smelter. Correct. Send Arthur to the smelter by right-clicking on it. That's fine. I'll just wait until this guy delivers his ore. Okay, that's done. Time to dig for it. Okay, time to dig a shaft. Excellent. Sooner or later, you'll start expanding your forge, building more rooms, and even digging deep into the earth. Each forge needs a constant supply of ore. You can purchase it from the merchant, but it's much more efficient to mine it yourself. Let's dig a shaft right in our cellar. But we have a supply of ore at the moment. But anyway, so we need to... here. Got enough money. We need a shaft and a mine. There's only one type. So here we go. Each room's construction takes some time. Okay, that's fine. So in the meantime, we have enough ore. The wind smells bad. Could be all the manure in the air. Oh, I don't have enough. Yeah, there's enough time. So you gotta think about whether you've got enough ingots to actually fulfill orders. In this case, we do. Excellent. Now choose the type of new room. So yeah, different rooms have different functions. Okay, so if it shows an exclamation mark like this, then yeah, it's not being used for anything. Right, so in this case, we can either make it a living room, a kitchen, but we've already got that, right? We can also change this. Another structure here. So we've got our living room here, we've got a kitchen over here. So what we want, so we don't need one of those, we need this. And we need a mine first. Eventually we should get a warehouse as well, but later on we'll be getting things like the library and the workshop and the woodworking room. But not yet, right? Right now it's the mine. And that means that we need to provide it with a mine entrance and a crate. It's a good idea to actually get a good crate. Get something as big as possible. Put this over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Although I could have put it over here, right? Could have expanded the mine to here. That might have been faster. I might end up changing this to a warehouse if I expand over here and add a mine. A mine entrance. Okay, here we are. So there you go. We've now successfully assigned a purpose to this. Okay, let's finish this order. Right, let's keep smelting. This one's a bit trickier. Okay, yeah, we've got enough time. Yeah, we can do this one as well. It only requires one ingot. Oops, there you go. This one's a bit tricky. Oh, this one's difficult. I'll accept it, but it might not be possible to fulfill it. Okay, okay, this is getting tricky. This is why you need extra hands. Okay, there you go. He's happy. Reputation is going up. No, I can't do that. We don't have enough ore. So I'll accept this one. I'll reject this one. I'll accept this one. And then we'll close the shop as well. We've only got 4 ore. Okay, there you go. That's it. We don't have any ore. We don't have any ingots. We can go down here and mine. Okay, so we fulfill the orders, right? Yeah, we'll do that. There is an event for us to pick up an apprentice. There should be an event that gives us an apprentice. Yeah, keep an eye on your character's energy. Yeah. So basically, you need to look out for their energy and food. Yeah. So forging and smelting skills went up quite a bit. Got a tiny bit of mining, but yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the right tools. Actually, we do have this. Right. Yeah. We can send someone to mine specifically, but they can't do anything but mine. So yeah, it's not a bad idea to specialize someone in mining. So let's go do some mining. Hopefully we won't pick up a negative trait. Because ideally I'd like to specialize this guy on smithing and smelting. It's hard to work in the forge alone. The village chief is... Okay, excellent. The young man is new to the village. He came from Gascony. My name is Terry's master blacksmith. Monty is a local trickster and rascal. He tries to look like a nobleman in everything he does. Aha, including monocle. My name's Monty, sir. I wanted to become your apprentice for ages if you will have me. And this is Stone, winner of all the fights and wrestling contests in the village. I can do all sorts of things and I'm strong as an ox. I'm sure I'll be useful. So which of them is worthy of becoming your apprentice? Right, we get a choice. Now he's English. Yeah, so you lose relations with France and you gain some relations with England. Okay, he's a bit shady. Right, so we get a reputation with the bandits, but we lose reputation with everybody else. Okay, now Terrence is just a standard default French guy. This guy's interesting. You've made the right choice, so you won't forget it. I'm not sure he'll agree once I send him to the mines. You now have an apprentice. We will need a room where he can rest after hard work. Keep an eye on his level of fatigue and pay for his salary. Yeah, so you gotta pay for people. Your apprentice's skills will improve with time. And now let's get to it. Accept and successfully complete 5 orders with Monty's help. Smells profit a mile away. He has a 15% chance of getting additional coins from a metal item that he created. He needs to create the items in order for us to get more money. Okay, that's a bit of a pain. He's got no skill at smithing. Yeah, you know what? We'll smith and he'll mine, at least for the time being. And every so often we'll get the taxman coming for our gold. All of you just pray on honest people no matter what you call yourselves. Are you paying or not? Right. So later on we'll get options to somehow deny him his gold. But right now we have to pay. Or the French will get upset. Okay, so we've got 9 ore. So Arthur goes and smelts, Monty mines. And Monty will fill up this chest first, but then he'll have to... But once his chest gets full, he'll have to come up here and add some more ore over here. Oops, it looks like I forgot to open the shop. We have enough ingots and ore, so that's fine. So you have to keep an eye on your workers because they won't tell you if somehow they've stopped. So Arthur's skill is going up quite quickly. The higher you forge's prestige, the more appealing it'll look to rich clients. By increasing your forge's prestige, so basically more prestige equals more better paying offers. Okay, so upgrading the stall also means that we can store more. So it's just telling us that we need to upgrade our house as well. Oh shit, there was a quest as well. Oops. Okay, so you know what? Let's see. Monty needs to start forging, I think. And Arthur, I guess we'll start mining. Upgrade the stall, we need 200 gold. Right. And we also need 50 fame, so yeah, we definitely need to upgrade the house first. Early bird. Worker prefers to work in the morning. There is a 20% chance of every order that he starts to work on being 50% complete. From dawn till dusk. Hey, you peacock, called the owner. I'm from the south, blah blah, trade links. I'm from Damascus, steel and precision instruments. Right, so he wants something done. This is the first of the special orders that we can do. We get fame and gold, but it involves like 3 parts in this case. I think it's horseshoes, nails, and not sure what. Anyway, so that's that. So that turns up here. And we have 1 order pending. You smelt. Yes, yes. He who smelt it, dealt it. Lol. The news are getting worse and worse. Several French cities have supported the English. The idiots are fighting for empty promises. More than anything, I hope that the war doesn't reach this place. Well, both of us will end up doing hard labor instead of hard work. But yeah, if you leave the food there, it actually seems to go off and you lose health. Okay, for some reason he didn't eat. Not sure why. But yeah, if you leave the food there, it actually seems to go off and you lose health. So I get Monty to forge early in the day. But there is a bit of a problem because Arthur is good at smithing and Monty is good at smithing as well. Especially because we get more money, right? So it's a bit of a problem. Right, we have to upgrade the house before I forget. Okay, so we can change this and get more fame. That raises our cap limit for fame. It's cost a fair chunk. So I'll get Arthur to get some sleep and Monty can, on the meantime, do some mining. That way we can kind of maximize our workload. Besides, we only have 1 bed, so yeah. It's kind of like I work in a submarine, I suppose, from what I hear. Never been in a submarine myself, but supposedly people actually share the same bunk. Oh, hello. Jean-Jacques. The pretentious little bugger. Yes, his eyebrows still raised. Hey Arthur, it's been a while. Have you decided to follow in your father's footsteps? Hey, Jean-Jacques Jr.? If not me, then who? How's your smithy doing? Quite well off, thank you. That said, my father recently passed away just like yours. So now I'm just Jean-Jacques. He does seem to have some kind of empathy, right? He's sad right there. But then he goes back to his smug little self. It is all the will of God. I have quite grand prospects for this smithy. Oh, my condolences. In other words, you will fail. Why visit our humble smithy? Can't handle the orders? Just a few barbs being traded back and forth, eh? We're handling them quite well indeed. I just wanted to see how you're doing. Yeah, he wanted to gloat, basically. There are only 2 smithies left in the province. Neither of us really needs competition in times like these. He's trying to buy us out, basically. And get a monopoly. Which is actually very smart business if you think about it. What would you say if I offered to buy your smithy? You be my right-hand man with your talent, we could be magnificent. Aha. So he wants to take all the profits while we do all the work. Screw you, buddy. Thank you for the offer, but my father didn't work himself to the bone for me to sell the forge. Yeah, I didn't think you'd give it to us so easily. Very well. Next fair, we'll see how we compare. And yes, the fair indeed is kind of important, isn't it? By the way, I saw Finley's daughter, Olivia, a few days ago. She has blossomed into quite the beauty. Be sure to pay them a visit. I'm not surprised. She has always been fair. Why do you care? Well, you know, just remember how you looked at her back in the fair. Finley will only agree that she marry a rich man. He's a smart one. Meaning him, probably. So don't get your hopes up. And do think about my offer to buy the forge. Uh-huh. Yeah, thank you for the advice. Glad to see you as always. Uh-huh. The work isn't going anywhere and I don't have the time to wander around and get up in people's businesses. Unlike someone. You're a good lad. Oh really? You're calling us a lad, are ya? Dumbass. Shame you'll have to work the fields before long. Have fun with your smithy while you still can. Oh. Actually, let's open the gates. Well then, not bad, not bad. I can see you're a reliable one. My shop is at your disposal. Uh-huh. I'm sure you mean mutually profitable. Lol. Yes, that's exactly what I meant, of course. Lol. He's a merchant. Don't trust his ass. Yep, he's going to make himself some food. Oh, France demands you pay 14, blah blah. Yeah, go ahead. You can automate this, by the way. Where is it? Here. You can automate behavior. So in this case, Arthur went to get his food by himself because he got hungry. Oh, this is. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes people get upset, especially about which customers you serve. He's playing music, but okay, he's playing music while waiting. Oh, actually, yeah. Arthur ate, but then he didn't do anything. So yeah. Yeah, he got upset about something. I'm not quite sure why customers get upset. My ass is itching. Oh, that's a bad sign, buddy. That is a bad sign, buddy. Oh, actually, we should be able to upgrade the house again. And I should do that because we've hit the fame limit. We can upgrade the doors for a bit more fame. And the ladder for a couple more fame. Also the roofs as well at some point, but not really necessary at this stage, is it? Oh, we picked up a perk. Gold miner. Okay, so this is bad, unfortunately. As far as perks go, I would have preferred that he get a smelting perk. It's better than some of the bad ones that you can get, so... okay, fair enough. Although this guy might actually be better to level up in forging. I guess Arthur becomes a mole rat now. Arthur, you're back. Your father's quite the craftsman. Such a shame he passed away. He did good work and most importantly his prices were low. Yep, you can see what his priorities are. I see you restoring his old business. That's right, my lord. So much work has been put into it, and it would be a travesty to let it all go to waste. Well, we always need a good blacksmith around here, especially in times of war. You know, I always gave the best orders to your father, but you, I'm not so sure about. You need to earn my trust. I gladly prove that my father taught me everything that he knew. Good, that's a spirit. Now make me a few swords. It's fine if they're a bit dull, but they need to look good. I'm only going to pay you for the materials. If you can manage this simple task, I'll know that you can be relied on. You can count on me, my lord. Might I ask why you need such swords? You might not. It's a matter of national importance. Very well, Arthur. Don't disgrace your father's name. Well, we want to get a relationship up with this guy. Okay, now Monty should be full up. That's right. He's the full Monty. So Arthur, are my swords ready? Of course, my lord. I made them to the best of my ability. They're not sharp enough to chop off a head, but they look great hanging on the wall. Your father would have done a better job, of course, but you're still young. Well done. If you keep the good work up, maybe you'll become my court blacksmith one day. My lord, I wouldn't dream of a better recognition for my work. I shall do my best. Here, have your father's tools. I was safe keeping them after his death, so that nobody would steal them. Ahem, lol. With those in hand, maybe the smithing will go better. Okay, no. That gave us a set of Oscar's tools, which basically gives us an advantage on forging. No disadvantage for smelting, so this is good. So basically anything involved in the smithy over here is good enough. Caught you, caught you what? Caught you betraying, do not... I think we might have lost some reputation. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think he... Yeah, we lost some reputation there. So it depends on what customers you have, right? Oh, Arthur's also an early bird. Okay. They're both early birds. Okay, this is bad. Oh, someone else has come. Oh, it is a vampire. Uh-huh. Mysterious Count. Good evening, Smith. Are you not afraid to work in the dead of night? Nice teeth. Afraid of what, good sir? The forge gives me ample light and the work never stops. That's good, that's good. I've got an order for you and a set of iron cutlery. Iron, pardon me, sir, but you don't look like the kind of person to employ such a base metal. Quite observant, I'm actually a count, but I can't use my family's silver cutlery. I'm, allergic to it. Yes, of course. Silver and vampires. And then an iron replica encrusted with gold. And remember, not a sliver of silver. Okay, that one's, okay. Now that involves purchasing some goodies. From Antonio, I think. Yeah, Antonio. We have enough food, so I shouldn't need to order any. The order's ready, Lord Count. Notice that it's daylight, yet the vampire is still out. Lol. Good job. You've really helped me out. Now I can feast like a proper count. I wish I could eat at a count's table once. The food there must be so extravagant. It's bloody good. Lol. And he's happy. Let's see, we might need to expand. I'm gonna turn this room into a workshop because it's close to here. And should I get another one over here? Oh, I can't. Okay, so I can't expand under the smithy. Okay, fair enough. And we'll expand over here for storage space. Vampire. Smith, I've come for your blood. Come again? I need some blood. Ah, got it. Wouldn't it be a bit difficult to eat with teeth like these? Yes, I need some new teeth. I want those teeth village for ages now, but nobody wants to help. Well, neither can I. You need a barber for the surgery. Though I doubt many would take a case this bad. The nearest one is in another province. War is raging on it, and I haven't, something. Smith, can you help? I'm tired of all this wandering around. Right, so we can make him a suit of armor so he can go to the next province, or we can make him some barber tools. Yeah, do it yourself, man. Do it yourself. We'll do that. Can't treat your teeth, but I can make it a tool so you can do it yourself. Well, that with knife, I suppose. Thanks, Smith. Tried to figure out this thing out. The teeth. Yeah, the teeth. Okay, now we'll make this into a living space. Okay, now we want to change this room as well. We'll change it to a workshop. Oh, I can't do that. So I need to upgrade that. That's fine. So what I'll do is I'll upgrade the quality for more fame. There you go. We want to get to 50 fame. And I should be able to do that by upgrading the roofs. Blood the Barber. Greetings, Smith. You did me good. I wasn't too happy at first, but then I got into it. Turns out fixing and making teeth is my calling. I decided to open a barber shop nearby. If you have any issues, come by. I'll be glad to see you. Okay, let me add some crates. Can I have a third crate? No, no chance. Okay, so you can only have 2 crates. But that gives us an extra 40 storage for our ores, right? 53. So now if we hit that and get 200 gold, we should be able to upgrade the stall. Oh, actually, what's our reputation like? Oh, excellent. So we don't have to pay anybody anymore. And the English don't like us, so supply issues. So some items that we try to order will just not be available. But this one's really useful. We don't have to pay our apprentices at all now, so yeah. God bless you, Smith. Would you take an urgent order from this humble monk? Greetings. What do the servants of our lord desire? Our esteemed abbot, Monsieur Abelard, has ordered a batch of sturdy locks to be procured right away. Ones that no thief could pick. Why is that? Did somebody dare steal from my hallowed grounds? If only. A brotherhood brews and sells beer as wisely decreed by our abbot. But somebody's been coming down into the cellars at night to drink the brew straight out of the barrels. Can you make us locks? The abbot said we'll all go to hell for this. Or the mines, alternatively. Okay, so yeah, well, let's accept the order. That will make the church happy, and 70 gold. I don't want to go to hell either. I'll make solid locks for you. The beer will be safe. Thank the Lord. A whole brotherhood is putting its faith in you. Your locks are ready. No one will drink even a drop of beer without the abbot's knowledge. Thank you, Smith. We'll pray for your smithy's prosperity today. I don't think it has any effect though. So every so often you get changes to the environment. In this case, there's a religious feast happening. Okay, now we can upgrade the store actually. Okay, so the next level is 350 gold, but 150 fame. So the fame is the biggest issue. Sir Philip, finally I found the blacksmith in this dump. Not all thumbs, I hope? Lol. Good afternoon, I have all the normal digits. If it suits you, I can take your order. I need the best possible sword, not like the ones you make for the locals. It must be impeccable. May I ask what you find wrong with regular swords? I'm Sir Philip, and Sir Philip only takes the best. Use the merchant's shop and other options to meet the needs. You're in luck, you came to the best blacksmith. I'll start on the order right away. Stop! Do you have a grindstone in this dump? I don't see one. I don't need a blunt sword. A blacksmith is helpless without a grindstone. It's high time to set up one. This is why I set up this room, and I want it to be a workshop. So we need to change this room from a living room into a workshop. Doesn't cost any money, luckily. And yes, you can see that the background changes. There's festivities on and all that, and all the background changes. Hey Arthur, I've got urgent news. What now? Somebody stole your cow again? Don't have a cow, man. No, Bessie is perfectly fine. Why are all cows called Bessie? The commanders of both armies are heading here. Well, let them come, then. I'm not planning on meeting them. I'm up to my neck in work. You'll have to. They're heading your way. Oh shit. God, why do they need me? There's a big battle brewing and there aren't many blacksmiths around. So it looks like you're about to be even more swamped with work. Dang. Well, thank you for the warning. I should wipe the counter off at least. And send my love to Bessie. Really? Thought it was meant to be like farmers and sheep, not farmers and Bessies, lol. Duke Delacour is about to arrive. The Englishmen will come later. Watch your tongue, Arthur. Don't get our village burnt down. And once again, Arthur faces a difficult choice. To support England, his birthplace, or France, which gave him a home. This is not true. I think Arthur was born in France. His father came from England, though. Wartime is harsh, so he can only support one side. Weigh all the pros and cons. Your contribution might decide the outcome of this endless war. Delacour, greetings, blacksmith. How goes your work in these trying times? Welcome, monsieur. It's hard, but we get by. How can I help you? The Englishmen beset us on all sides. A decisive battle for the promises of fate awaits us. Even though your family comes from England, the local baron said very good things about your father. That's why I'm ready to entrust you with a strategically important order. I'm sure the English invaders would like to employ your services as well, so I'll warn you right away. I won't stand for any collusion with the enemy. Okay, 5 shields. I will accept it. There's no penalty. I think we might be able to play both sides here. Thank you for the trust, monsieur. France gave my family a place to live and to work, and I will be honored to help you. I'm glad to hear that, blacksmith. You can be sure your cooperation will not be forgotten when we chase the English away. Okay, Monty's up. Okay, he needs some food as well, right? Oh, no food. So this is the effect of the English disliking us. We lose access to some things, and this one would have been really nice to have. What is this? Oh, Montgomery. Hello there, blacksmith. I've heard your smithy is one of the best around. Is that true? Good day, my lord. Doubtlessly it was the best while my father was alive. After his unfortunate and sudden death, I'm doing everything I can for that to remain the case. Your name's Arthur, right? Doesn't sound too French? That's right, my family hails from England, my lord. Then it is your God-given duty to help us. Soon we shall fight the French, and our fresh recruits need their arms. Will you serve your distant yet generous homeland? There doesn't look to be any penalty to help in the English as well, so why not? Yes, it will be an honor, my lord. England is forever in my heart. Snake tongue, man, snake tongue. Good, that's why you're Arthur, not Jack or something. When we take the province, I won't forget you. Did we lose the other order? Oh, we seem to, okay. Ah, right. So it looks like it looks like the other order basically got lost. Oh well. His Excellency, the esteemed Duke Delacour, has ordered me to relay the following to Arthur. I mean, he's standing right there. Very disappointed in you, sir. Pray that the Englishmen win. Ooh. Oh well, thanks for the message. Please tell Duke I am remorseful and I'm asking for his mercy. Don't think he's awaiting reply, English dog. Oops. Yeah, so we lost that order. And yes, you can see that there's soldiers going in the background and carts. Yeah, soldiers, carts and everything like that. Oh, church taxman. I have a message for the blacksmith. The Holy Church is demanding a tithe. That's new. Can I opt out of paying? Our faith preaches tolerance, but the tithe is mandatory, blacksmith. So if the church takes over, it halves attacks, but we don't get a chance to avoid it, so yeah. That's because we have a good relationship with the church. Now, if we actually had... oh, look at that. Oh, minus 37, minus 30. Oh, shit. The French claim you're not paying your workers. You only have access to one worker hiring cell. Oh, shit. Okay, this is bad. I should have hired a couple of apprentices before this. Oh, well. So everybody hates us. Literally, everybody hates us. Yikes. I guess if we fulfill this order, the English will like us a bit more. English soldier. I've been sent by Lord Montgomery to retrieve the order. Everything ready? Great. You've earned your coin, blacksmith. I'm glad to serve my homeland. Oops. Yes, now the English like us, but the French hate us. And this one might be a bit of a problem in the future. Yeah, okay, that's the problem. Oh, Grey Wolf. Greetings, Smith. Tell me, does your village have a problem with monsters? Uh-huh. Not the White Wolf, the Grey Wolf, eh? Bloody Geralt. Monsters? Well, night raids, for example, Leshen, or maybe some drowners. Lol. Yes, that's an Easter egg if I ever saw one. Are you quite alright? Have you hit your head recently? Doesn't have any drowners or anything else, thank God. What kind of problems is this? There's just no work to be had around here. Well, can you at least make me a sturdy flask? I don't have anything to store my potions in. A single flask for all your potions, okay. Uh-huh. Most definitely not Geralt. Should have opened with that, making a flask shouldn't be too difficult. Great. That's some good news at least. Uh-huh. Is my flask ready, Smith? Quite ready. Just make sure you don't drink too many of these potions. We don't need any monsters around here. Uh-huh. Don't tell me what to do, Smith. I've been drinking these potions since my childhood. Everything's under control. Uh-huh. Definitely not addicted, lol. It's like Jesus. Hey, what the hell are ya? What are you doing here? Is that because of some influence? Ah, yes, of course. The church. So it wasn't Jesus, it was just a beggar. Yeah, so basically he gives us 2 more coins for every job. Okay, I can actually place the grindstone. Excuse me, I forgot about that. Here. Here, really close to the smithy. Well, are you satisfied now? Oh, that was not the Duke, that was somebody else, okay. I'm never satisfied, but now I believe that you can make something resembling a sword. Because we've got the grindstone, we get a job for sharpening. Hello again, Smith. These locks really are solid. The beer is safe and the abbot is happy. I'm glad to hear that. What does your abbot need this time? Come to you with a request from our whole fraternity. The abbot is left for another province on business, but we need to test the newest beer batch. Congratulations. So now you need lockpicks for my locks? Lol. He left me the keys, but before leaving, he warned us that any monk who touches the beer will face divine retribution. And we need to test the product while it's still fresh. So yes, just get somebody who's not a monk, eh? If we ask the villagers to do that, there will be nothing left to sell. Help us, Smith. In exchange, we can offer respect and a prayer. We don't have any second apprentice though, so that's fine. In any case, our relationship is really good. An interesting suggestion. However, I can't leave my smithy. I'll send an apprentice. He's earned some relaxation. Master, I knew I chose the right place to work at. I promise I won't overdo it. Rubbish. I'll be back soon. You'll get drunk as a newt. All done, Philip? You won't see any villagers here carrying a sword of that quality. That is, of course, far from impeccable, but Sir Philip is pleased. Not that bad for a lowborn. Sir Philip shall come again. Lol. Where have you been? I've been working for 2 for the past couple of days. Oh, don't ask, Master. It's my fault. The devil led me astray on the hallowed grounds. Right. Well, now that you've had a vacation, you can work a bit with that salary. Which ironically, I don't have to pay his salary anyway. And yes, what is it? Yes, religious feast. You can see the background. The background's changed once again. And I think most of our customers are also, yeah, monks. But we actually have a decent amount of cash. Actually, let's upgrade this first. Oh, this is expensive. Alright, but it does raise the cap by 20. Smith, there is a curse upon this smithy. I can see it clearly. You mean this guy? It needs to be dispelled right away or great woe awaits you. Oh no, not a curse. You will dispel it for free, I hope? Naturally, you just need to complete a small aura. Right, of course. Well, we've been doing fine so far, even with that curse. So I'll see you. Fine, I'll pay with gold. I'll dispel the curse as an extra payment if you complete the order well. Now we're talking. How can I help you? The Baron has ordered our head priestess to call around with her witchcraft, so that the local fields flourish. However, our ceremonial cauldron has a hole in it. Can you forge us a new one? Basically, reputation with witches and cash, so no penalty. That has been a bit too hot lately. You'll have your cauldron. Great, I can already feel the curse on the smithy weakening. The curse is very strong. Lol. Magical smith, the head priestess will be happy. And how about that curse? Begone, curse! That's it, Smith. Ah, yes. Demon Hunter? I think that's another Easter egg. Not sure what game it's from, but yeah. Hey Smith, I've got a problem and I'm quite certain you can help me solve it. Hello lad, let's give it a shot. The thing is, usually I earn money by hunting a special kind of game, but the bounties have dried up lately. So now I get my coin through harvesting crops and playing songs at inns. I can't be bothered carrying both an instrument and a scythe around, so could you just make me a universal one? A guitar that I can use to scythe the fields? That will knock them dead, lol. So Smith, here's my order. Ought to be getting back on the road. I made exactly what you wanted. A scythe guitar combo. Brilliant, just what I needed. Just don't cut someone's limb off during a performance. That's as long as no demons are among the listeners. Bye Smith, have fun. Lol. Yeah, I might move the library over here. Make the top floor sleeping. Bandits, look at the just gives his regards to you, blacksmith. Now this guy is also a bandit, so does this change the story in any way? Look at the who? I don't think I know him. Look at the justice, he's the only one who still thinks of the common man in these trying times. Better mark his name. So you're his goodwill ambassadors? Honestly, you look like regular bandits to me. Watch your tongue, blacksmith. Perhaps we weren't all good and holy back in the day. But now we've joined Luca the Just's militia. Our cause is just. He said so himself. So what is your cause? We're fighting both the English and the French. Only Luca knows how to let the common people eat their fill and sleep safe. But God bless you, I suppose. Why do you need me? We're not strong enough to fight the armies yet. There's a lot of people in the militia, but we don't have enough arms. Want to help us? The pay's not great, but Luca remembers those who do good by him. Being on the good side of the bandits is actually a good idea. Ooh, shit. Relationships go down. I guess we're going full bandit. Well, I got a lot of work to do, but I suppose a just cause is worth helping. The pay really is nothing, but I'm taking the order. Perhaps that Luca of yours will succeed after all. I don't know, can he? I don't know. I haven't got that far. Got a good head on your shoulders, blacksmith. Mark my words. Life around here will soon be very different and Luca won't forget your help. It'd be interesting if he could beat them off. As someone who's in the know, I recommend you either don't deal with Luca the Just at all or pledge your full loyalty to him. He's a very dangerous man. Yeah, okay, so because Monty's a bit of a bandit himself. How did he end up with such a noble nickname? Well, back in the day, when somebody stole extra from the common pot, he cut off 2 arms instead of just 1. Isn't that fair? Lol. Thanks for the heads up, Monty. I don't think I want to ask where you learned that. Interesting. Different characters give us different dialogue, I guess. I might actually specialize Arthur on mining, even though he does get a lot of experience from smithing, but this guy's already better at that, so. And he can get more money, so fair enough. Maybe Arthur will just live down here or something. We'll make this a library. Change this room into a living room. Should then allow us to hire someone else. Okay, so 2 living rooms, 1 workshop, 1 kitchen, 1 mining, and 1 storage, and library. Okay, now it's a library. Greetings, Smith. Your village is growing quite well despite the war. Good job. We've been asked to build new houses. Could you help us out with some hammers? We lost a few on our way here. How could I not help people who have come to better my home village? Oh shit. Help us, Smith. We overdid it. Now we need to warm the soil before the crops rot. Ah shit. What, did the new ceremonial cauldron get a hole in it too? Lol. A cauldron won't be enough here. We'll have to hold the ritual in gloomwood, and for that we'll need a special idol. We had one, but last year one of our sisters dropped it in a river after drinking 1 too many potions. Talk to Geralt about potion addiction. It's a pretty unique order, so we'll pay double. I'll also enchant your smithy so that your trade improves. Okay, no reason not to. You're right about it being unique. Alright, I'll do it. Just don't tell anyone. I don't want to end up on a stake. Thanks, Smith. We can finally get back to work. About time. Jesus. We're not usually allowed to get distracted from work, but we'll make an exception for you. If you need something built, call us. Okay, something grand is being built in the region. Building is forbidden during the event. Okay, so because we gave them the hammers, I think we can still build. Excellent, Smith. The idol is beautiful, very lifelike. I'll enchant the smithy right away, like I promised. Let's skip the magic. And coins are quite enough. Just don't overdo your ritual like you did with the rain. What do you take us for, Smith? We know what we're doing. We just miscalculated the ingredients for the rain calling ritual. Oh, okay, now we got a witch as well. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we get an extra 2 coins from every peasant. Let's also order a book. Okay, so which one was it? I'm making woodworking, jewelry, tempering and advanced smithing. Okay, this one. I have no idea what that does, but we've had several jobs come in that require that, so I did everything I could for such a small payment. Nice one, blacksmith. Now look at the just can trust you. Make sure you don't betray his trust. Now what is this guy? What the hell? Why so handsome? A bouncer demands an additional 2 gold from every merchant appears at the smithy. Okay, so we're getting like 2, 2, and 2, right? Basically everybody except the priests. So that's smelting. That's probably mining? Sharpening then. Yes, I could use someone who can sharpen actually. I could use someone who can sharpen. Oh, Vlad the Barber. Greetings, Smith. I need your help once again. I've opened my barber shop, but I have no customers. Be a friend to help me out here. Make a bright sign. One that can be seen from the highway. Okay, make a dentist sign. Okay. So we can either get him to be a barber, or we can actually teach him to be a dentist. I think I like this one better. The sign's no problem, but I've got an idea. Since you handle teeth so well, how about becoming a dentist? That's what they call tooth doctors. The common folk have had their fill of barbers getting into their mouths. We know their methods, but if you can treat toothaches, dentist you say, sounds a bit weird, but why not? Or maybe not a dentist, maybe a toothologist, lol. Let's give it a try and see what happens. This looks so strange, do you think people will be attracted to it? Well, I guess we'll find out. Although he's not good at smelting, he's good at mining, so we can get him to mine and then sharpen every so often. It's actually a really good combination. Dark past, okay. We're becoming the bloody mafia here. Monty and Toby, they both got a bit of a past, don't they? Yeah, and every so often, Vlad comes to get a tooth. And that's a sign that we made. So Vlad's actually set up shop over here. So you can see that the background changes based on what you do. And I think this is because of the war. Aha, greetings blacksmith. Lord Montgomery has personally sent me to express gratitude in the name of the crown. So you won. Now we're part of England. We won! The territorial disputes still need to be resolved, but these damn Frenchmen got what they had coming. The swords really chopped them up good. Oops. The fair this year will be in celebration of our victory, and you'll be the honorary guest at it. Blacksmith? Well, tell the Lord I'm happy to be of service. I'm hoping the war will be over now. That would be nice, but the French aren't abandoning the land so easily. Don't get too comfortable. Well, see you around, blacksmith. Ooh, okay. Sounds like a threat. And did we get any reputation? No, they still hate us. This is bad. So we helped the English, but they actually hate us. Robin Hood. Greetings, Smith. I have brought goods from England to restore justice to this land, bled dry by the French. Good day. We've got revolutionaries here already, led by Luca the Fair. Are you a colleague of his? Oh, we've already met his militia. No, we employ different methods. Speaking of him, Luca is the reason I came to you. Oh, okay. We've got a bit of a conflict with him regarding the local woods. They make the perfect spot for our camp, but Luca isn't keen on letting us stay there. Tell me, could you make me some good bear traps so we'd have an advantage during negotiations? Now, I remember the warning that we got from Monty about either being completely with Luca or completely against him. Resolve the dispute with an archery contest. Okay, so we get a reputation with England. I think this might be more interesting. They say Luca is quite the gambling man and he can't really afford to be fighting you right away. Maybe he could hold an archery contest. The woods could go to the victor. That's an interesting idea. The bear traps are more reliable, yes, but what kind of Englishman would balk at the idea of a fair contest? Now that's more like it. I've had just about enough of people slicing and dicing each other. Not just a smith, you're some kind of peacemaker. Good luck. Lol. Well, we don't get any money though, so yeah, okay. Okay, local hunters. Aha, English archers and local hunters are competing in accuracy. Depth dweller. The worker eats underground mushrooms during breaks while working in the mine. So actually this means that he doesn't need to be fed. So this one's really nice. This one's a good one, but this one's bad. So this is actually the one I was hoping he would get. I don't have to feed him anymore, and we don't pay him because of the bandit reputation. Arthur, you've grown up. I'm so glad to see you. Shame about your father. He was a great person and an excellent craftsman. Really saved me many times. Greetings, Monsieur Finley. Father always had only the best to say about you too. I'll gladly help you however I can. How's your daughter doing? Olivia's doing great. She's grown up into a beauty now. I'll tell her you said hello. That would much appreciate it. Fist bump. I'm glad to see you, but there's a reason I came here. I'm planning to establish shipments of tools for peasants in the adjacent province. All the fields have been made into slurry by the floods, but they still need to be plowed and there's no getting around that. Will you help out? Lol. Yeah, we kind of want to get on his good books, right? Barely helping him versus going all out. Yeah, we can do this. Don't have much time right now, but I'm always at your service. Thank you, Arthur. I never doubted you. I'll return in a couple of days to check up on my order. Greetings, Smith. Tell me, do you like a nice cup of hooch on a lazy weekend? Do bears shit in the woods? Why wouldn't I? We work days and nights here, so breaks are welcome. What? Did you want to share some? Just an order for now. I need a special contraption to brew hooch out of grain. If you can make it, I can brew you some every week. It's quite an order. Good hooch isn't that easy to brew. What is this, moonshine or ink or something? Lol. Smith, I was quite the scholar back in the day. And on my way around grain. Oh, I know what this is. Is this a reference to Breaking Bad? I think it might be a reference to Breaking Bad. I don't think I picked it up the first time. But scholarly work doesn't put food on my family's table nowadays. Aha! That kind of sounds familiar. I haven't watched Breaking Bad, by the way. I haven't watched it, but it sounds familiar. God help you. We could do with some strong hooch, so I'll take your order. Oh, this is from the archery contest. I was wondering WTF this was. I thought there might have been like badly drawn birds or something, but no, they're actually arrows. And you can see the archery targets there. Yeah, okay. Greetings again, Smith. Is a contraption I ordered ready? Lol. Of course, just crafting it made me pretty thirsty. Thanks a lot. I'll need some time to work on the recipe with my apprentice. But you'll get a taste of the first harvest. Can't wait. My workers will be happy too. Are you sure you want to take some LSD? Hello, Arthur. Wow, you've grown up so much since we last saw each other. How are you doing? Who's she talking to? The beggar? Oh, the bandit. Yeah, the bandit. Olivia. Wow, you've changed too. You look amazing. I've decided to work on restoring Father's smithy. He went into decline. How about you? Your father visited the other day. Father's training like there's no tomorrow, and he's trying to find me a proper husband. Nothing new in other words. Actually, I know he ordered some tools from you, and I want to ask something of you. For you, Olivia, anything. Father is a merchant. First a decent man, second. In a nearby village, people are collecting the harvest almost by hand, and he's planning to sell it all to another province. I don't have anything to pay you with, but I want to help the local peasants so much. Arthur, will you help? That's so noble. I'd gladly make another batch for you free. That's incredible. I've always felt I could rely on you. Yeah, she's lying. She's just using us for our muscles. We're being used. So Arthur, how's my order doing? In trade, one really cannot let opportunities slip away. Done, and it's the best you can find. I sharpen the plows rather than a sword. The peasants should be very eager to buy them. Depends, do they want to slice some merchant called Finley? Lol. Oscar would have been proud of you. Arthur, excellent job. I'm sure your new business will thrive. Tell Olivia I said hello. Of course, Arthur, you're going to go far if you always treat smithing this well. Although he might be buttering us up for free favors, right? Not sure I trust him. Help me, Smith. Let me hide in your smithy for a day. I'll pay you well, and dark forces will always be on your side. I haven't seen any penalties for this. What happened? The monks want to burn me at the stake. I can't get to my sisters in the woods and nobody in the village will let me. Save me! You're my only hope. Right, so I will agree, just because being on the good side of the witch is actually a good thing. Now, I don't know if there's a penalty with the priests, but I haven't seen any. Fine, just get inside, just don't do any of your magic. The priestess here. Smith, have you seen a witch around here? She's ugly like the devil himself. Uglier than Lucifer's hind tit. And also, is that arrows as well? Same kind of arrows that we're having. Nice touch, Dibs. Small little detail. Doesn't make any difference, but yeah, small little detail there. What happened? Well, Albert ordered some special ingredients for the beer from the priestess to make it stronger. But the witch who prepared them made some mistakes. So the whole batch is ruined. Not the beer. Now we want to catch her and burn her at the stake. What else is there for to do with servants of Satan? Yes, that's right. Drugs bad, okay? She could have been heading for Jean-Jacques' smithy. Blame his ass. I mean, he is in league with the devil, isn't he? Lord bless you. Yell if you see her. Thank you, Smith, for saving my blackened soul. At least she's self-aware. Here's the gold, and I did put a protective spell on your smithy. No thanks needed. I'll head for the marshes. They won't find me there. Now, I don't know about a protective spell. Oh, the Frenchies hate us now. Nasty rumors. The French are spreading nasty rumors about you. Ouch, I lose 7 prestige. Ouch. So how about those two? I already promised them to the peasants. Had to put some effort into it, but a noble cause like this deserves the time. You really care. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Yes, that's an 8-bit smile if I ever saw one. The best dentistry an 8-bit game can come up with. There's the English crown's pride and joy. I've heard you helped the rightful owner of these lands defeat those damn Frenchmen. So he's basically just turned his coat proper. Yeah, he's a proper turncoat. Do my best, sir. Well, do some more of your best then. Here's a sword, make an inscription on it, and give me a moment to think. Something like, we welcome the valorous liberators of French oppression, lol. This is one of the swords I made, Wow, that's some impressive intuition. I'm making you my quartz smith right here, right now. Are you serious? This is such an honor for me, sir. I think he's pulling your leg, buddy. You're so naive, If you hadn't realized this is your sword, I wouldn't even entrust you with engraving it, idiot. That's some sense of humor you have, sir. I'm so busy with work, I get confused sometimes. You got me clear why the Baron needs so many pretty swords. The province keeps changing hands. This probably isn't the last engraving I'll have to make. So the flags have changed, yeah. Because the English took over, the flags changed. Everything's ready. Are you going to give it to Lord Montgomery? State secret. You'll see at the fair. Get back to work. Greetings, Smith. We are headed for the Dark Cave to fulfill the prophecy and end this bloody war. Very happy for you. Do you need weapons, armor? What can I help you with? We need another member of our party for the prophecy. Oh, this is a parody of The Hobbit. This is Sam. What's his name, right? Frodo and Sam and everything like that. That's from The Hobbit. We need another member of our party for the prophecy to be fulfilled. The locals have a very high opinion of you. Tell me, are you worthy of joining us? That's right, so this is actually based on The Lord of the Rings. And yes, you should send someone with the helmet. You sound so crazy, I almost want to trust you. I can't leave the smithy, but I can send an apprentice to accompany you. Thank you, Smith. With your leave, we set off right now. How about you leave tomorrow? I'm not letting my apprentice leave without any preparations. So is your valorous apprentice ready to leave with us, Smith? There's no time left. Come here. Here, take this helmet. Just in case. You're going to fulfill a prophecy with these guys. I don't like this one bit. Well, at least I've got a helmet. So did you fulfill the prophecy? Yeah, right. They led me into some cave and hit me over the head. If not for the helmet, I'll probably still be there. The gloves were barely any tougher than sticks. One broke against the helmet right away. The rest are broke over their ugliest halfling's head. Wow, you're a real hero then. Yep, and I came out better for it. I took all the gold as collateral. He robbed them. He robbed the hobbits, man. He took the rings. Oh, Duke Delacour is very displeased. Oh shit. And a good day to you too. What have I done to anger him? Don't play the fool. Why aren't you working on our orders? What orders? Do you think the British will come back? Actually, Britain didn't exist back in the day, so this is wrong. This is our land. If you keep declining our orders, say goodbye to your life. Oops. I just don't have time. I'm overloaded as it is. You can explain this all to your executioner, if he's interested. I've relayed the information, now it's up to you. I've been trying to do your bloody orders, pendejo. It's not like I don't want to. Hey there, Arthur. They say you're doing some serious arms trade. Hello, Jean-Jacques. I've been asked to, so I decided to help out. Have you come to express your envy? Lol. Envy. I've come to challenge you. A challenge? Why? I don't want to risk my life teaching you a lesson. Heavens no. With all due respect, I wouldn't dirty my hands with you. A smithing duel. We saw this in KCD, folks. We saw this in KCD. So you mean the traditional competitions at the fair? That's more like it. I've come to warn you so that you can prepare. Otherwise, it'll be too easy. Oh, thank you for your kindness, Jean-Jacques. I shall prepare. See you at the fair. So you can go with something which is bare bones. I think you'll basically lose the competition. So we'll go with the biggest. And 2 workers, right? Oh, the Holy Church. 24. No. Strike him down, heaven. Lol. That's what you get for trying to collect taxes from our ass. That's right, Thor got him. Long live paganism. Lol. Foreign agent. The French monarchy has declared you a foreign agent. Prices of all goods at the shop are doubled. Shit. Oh, so actually getting on the bad side of the French is really bad. Really bad. +2 reputation with English. Okay. Lining up for work. Once per day you get to refresh the worker list for free. Arthur, help! Father has let me go to the fair dance for the first time, and I've lost my only pair of earrings. Excellent pair of earrings. No cheap stuff for our love. I'm sure you'll be the main event at this year's dance. Here you go. With those, you'll be the main event at the dance. Without them too, if I'm being honest. Suck up, buddy. Suck up. Arthur, they're so beautiful. Thank you so much. See you at the fair. So I can't get fame up yet. Yeah, so upgrading the doors will give us a decent amount. 153. Okay. Okay, I don't know how the fair will go, so let me actually buy some tools, right? -1. Okay, so we can get a smelting tool. It only costs like 300, so why not? Heat resistant tongs. Okay, here we go. +4 smelting level. Phew, well, I'm ready for the fair now. I'm hoping all my effort won't have been wasted and will be paid back double. Well, time to get to the market square. This is my first fair as a smithy owner. I'll have to do the best I can. And Jean-Jacques could use being put in his place. Now, previously I screwed up by not being able to get a good tent caused me to be unable to take jobs during the fair. Hopefully this will make a difference. Finally some new scenery, you can expect the best Mastersmith. Or I can't, we'll see. Enough talk, let's go. So that's 2 apprentices and the best tent available. Herald, our esteemed Baron is about to make a speech. Please be quiet. Welcome to the yearly start of Spring Fair, my beloved subjects. And of course, the flags are all English. Friends, today is a great day. Today we celebrate our liberators who have thrown off the centuries-long French oppression and given us freedom. The esteemed Lord Montgomery not only showed the usurpers the might of the English army, but he's also generously organized this fair. As a show of gratitude from our humble province, we ask that you accept this gift made with love and respect. England loves its subjects, especially new ones. Enjoy yourselves, but remember that the war is far from over, and England never forgives its former subjects. Glory to England, lol. And the main event of today's fair, not including the dance of course, will be another battle. This one, however, is between 2 best smiths, Arthur and John Jacques Jr. Let us welcome them. Today we'll show you the strength of the hammers. Each craftsman will have 25 customers with very varied orders. Okay, so I guess we've got to be strategic, eh? Because the amount of resources you get is actually limited. Each successfully completed order will earn a point for the smithy. Once every customer is satisfied, we'll tally up the results and see who's more worthy. And so that our participants may have an incentive to put their hearts into it, the winner will receive 10 times as much gold as the points they earn. My favorite nephew Sebastian will be my apprentice today. For the love of blacksmithing, he generously decided to support Arthur and to keep the sport going. Okay, so that's Sebastian. We don't get to keep our stuff then. What the hell? Right, so we're limited, right? We're limited in terms of the resources we start with. Oh, we don't have any skills. Okay, don't get any tools. So we don't get any advantage from the tent itself. Okay. Although I think we might get more resources here. That might be a bit too big. Yeah, no, I'll skip that. Yes. 3 sharpening, 6. Yes. Sharpening. Okay, sharpening doesn't cost any resources, so we should do this more often. Or at least as often as possible. Got a warehouse nearby, and some bastard is stealing things from it every so often. Right, so there are some secret missions. I don't know how they affect things. Okay, they're going to steal twice as much. Okay, but I need a 30 padlock. So it's 4 and we only get 1. Okay, so that's bad. That is actually bad. My friends, this year's fair is going brilliantly, while in English soil I might add. However, scouts report that plenty of French curs still think this land as theirs. Either Smith, who accepts our enemy's orders, is unlikely to win the competition. And we'll cut the head off too. Just joking about the head. No, reject that. That's a bit too much in terms of resources. So gotta be strategic about this. I want to make it a trick lock so that the thief gets sprayed with paint. Okay, fine, blah blah. That's a shame, love to catch the bastard. Important thing is that the goods are going to be safe. Okay, good day. Will you help me with an order? Things are worse here than at Sherwood Forest. So you gotta read. In this case, this guy is likely to be English. Yes, we're leading. We're leading, baby. Thrice damned Black Prince. Who's the Black Prince? I think the Black Prince is an English guy. Oh, did we lose points? I think we might have lost points. Shit. Where's your round table? Yeah, so we might have lost points. The Black Prince apparently was a French guy. There's, the best traverse sings praises. No, screw you, you're a Frenchy guy. We're still ahead, and we still have plenty of resources. Good day, Smith. I need your help. I'm tired of plowing the fields, and I want to find a better job. Can you help me craft the tools? I can't tell what he is. Learning a new craft skill was admirable. What are you planning to do? This damn war doesn't look like it's ending anytime soon, and who lives best in times of strife? The execution, of course. And seasons don't feed the reaper. Make me a good tool that no neck can withstand. Oh, okay, this is not a secret mission. Okay, so we're well ahead. Oh, okay, we won. The blacksmithing competition is over. I hope everybody today has received their swords, yokes, and whatever else they need. Yokes, eh? I conquered people and all that. And the winner today is our English talent, Arthur. It would be quite foolish to give a sword to a good smith, so the winner earns the most valuable gift, my respect. Rubbish, useless. And the gold, of course. Okay, the gold is more useful. I promised it after all. Now get the bee barrels out. The dance is about to begin. Oh, Arthur, there you are. What a competition. Such a race. Monsieur Finley, I'm glad to see you. How are the tool shipments doing? Excellently, excellently. Thank you, Arthur. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm very glad to hear that. Will you stay for the dance? Oh, I'm a bit old for that, but Olivia convinced me to let her participate this year. With your permission, I'd love to keep her company. I promise I'll make sure she gets home safely. Drive her home, eh? That sounds like a great idea. You're quite a reliable guy, so have your fun. Just not too much fun. Be warned, folks. The eyebrow is raised. Be warned. Hey there, Arthur. You did great. I was rooting for you the whole time. Thank you, Olivia. Pleases me to hear that. You really do make these earrings shine, by the way. Of course, they were made by the best smith after all. Lol. Are you coming to the dance today? Yes, this is the first time father is letting me go alone. Can you believe it? Would you like me to accompany you? By the way, your father has just given his permission for me to take you home after the fair. So in other words, she's not going home, eh? Oh, that's great, Arthur. Daddy is very strict, so this means that he really likes you. French Baron and I, British commander, found something in common. Who could have predicted that? Arthur and Olivia happily danced all evening. What will the future hold for them? His money and his connections did not help Jean-Jacques win the hand of Olivia or the competition. Oh, so this might be the end of the first chapter. That's a merchant, of course. In all his 8-bit glory. Well, Moneybags, did you have fun at the fair? Now we'll have some fun. How dare you? When the Baron finds out, we only have one ruler, that is Luca the Just. Now we'll restore justice. That was Arthur's first year running his own forge. He learned a lot and like how important decisions affect his life. So I guess he's dead then. Let's find out what lies ahead for him. Anyway, that was an interesting fair. I wasn't sure that I could win it, but yeah, if you're strategic, you can actually get a lot of points. Especially with sharpening, because sharpening doesn't actually require any resources rather. Whereas forging does.